Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 33 in the Self Mastery series. Uh, right on track with this new program, guys. What is the date? It is the second. So, this is only day three of this new. It's really just a self actualizing, a self aware program that I'm going to talk a little bit about today. Um, I was considering to tell you my weight every day, but I kind of want it to be a surprise. So I'm just going to say if I lost weight in the beginning of every video or if I didn't lose weight. And it's going to be a per 24 hours. So I'm going to weigh myself. My scale's right here. I have one of those body analyzer scales. Tells you your weight and your body fat percentage, your bone mass, your muscle mass, your body water percentage, and a few other matrices. Pretty awesome. But anyway, I just weighed in and I lost weight since yesterday. So that's a key motivator, like I did the right thing yesterday and it led to weight loss today. Okay. So I am down. I'm on this new program. A lot of it is it's just opening up my mind. It's like being open and aware and more focused on actions. So this book I read is called The Confidence Gap by Russ Harris. And this type of psychotherapy that he is talking about, he didn't invent it or anything. It's a known therapy. It's called ACT, A-C-T. And they just say ACT, Acceptance Commitment Training, or Acceptance Commitment Therapy. It started off being known as Acceptance Commitment Training. Anyway, it is just a way more action-oriented approach to psychotherapy that is really exciting me because I'm always so inside myself. I'm so in the thought process and the planning process of it all. I'm always concerned with everything but the actions. Let's just say, put it that way. So this is helping me just focus on the action, focus on the here and now. And this is not going to be a long video. I just want to touch on how it's helping me, how it's helping me refocus and really, really want the victory. Well, haven't you wanted victory the whole time, Zach? Yes, I have. And I've tried a bunch of different things and they haven't all worked, and some have and some haven't. But the main program, if you called this one big program of this channel so far, is to just never stay down. So just get up and go, get up and go, get up and go. Every punch might not land, but I'm going to keep throwing punches. I'm going to throw punches and bunches and combinations of attack, and I'm going to win. I haven't lost this battle. I haven't lost this war. I may have been defeated in the past, but I keep getting up and I keep attacking, and I will win in the end. And this new approach is helping me accept the thoughts that you have. Well, let's just start covering some of my notes. It's an action-oriented approach to psychotherapy, and it's called ACT, Acceptance Commitment Training. So, it has a deeper explanation of what the acceptance is, and it's just acceptance of where you are, what you are, who you are, that your thoughts are normal and natural, and to be negative and have negative thoughts is one of the most natural human, thought patterns that could be. To be paranoid and to be afraid is normal, and to have negative thoughts are normal. To be what do you call it? Like just disappointed in yourself is normal, and you can let that shit go. Like this is helping me so much. So contact the present moment. So this is kind of like the first step in the action in the acceptance commitment training, and it's contacting the present moment. And for me, it had a deeper explanation, but I'm just going to cut it to how it's working with me is to just stop and take a deep breath and be aware of your breath. And it helps you be aware of your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings until and help you know that those things, those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions are not you. Let's say I'm afraid. Well, I'm not fear. I'm not like fear isn't me. Fear is a feeling I'm having, an emotion I'm having, a thought. I'm having a negative thought right now. I'm not negative. I'm having a negative thought. I'm not sadness. I'm having some sadness, some sad emotions right now. And anyway, it's really helping me. Like, if I think about, for me, if you just focus it on diet, even though this focuses on everything, if I focus it on diet, when I have a thought to eat unhealthy, I tell myself that's natural, that's normal. The food industry has created foods to be hyper palatable, and God's natural foods wouldn't be infecting my brain this way. I'd want to eat normal, healthy food uh, to fuel my body for what it needs to survive. And I wouldn't have, this is natural, normal, don't worry about it. And I take that leaf. I talked about it in one of my videos before, I just slow down with that deep breath and I feel the thought, and it's there with me. And if it's a thought I don't want to have right now, I visualize myself. I'm in the forest and there's a stream going by and there's leaves and it's kind of fall and it's warm and there's a breeze and a leaf comes down and I grab the leaf and I take that thought and I put it on the leaf and I put it in that stream and just let it flow down and stay positive. I'm just letting that go for now. It may come back around later, but this stream will never be the same and I will never be the same. And that's over. It's done. And okay, that's just, it's contacting the present moment and letting that go is the next step. Is diffusion, is to disconnect yourself, which your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. A negative thought doesn't have to be you. You can let it go. And so that's diffusion, becoming fused together or defused. So letting that drift down the stream is how I diffuse it. And then acceptance is so A, contact with the present moment. A, diffusion is B. C is acceptance. And it's just accepting that those thoughts are normal. You can not react. You cannot overreact. You can learn to not overreact. You can learn that a sadness can come and you can let it go. And it's normal to be sad, especially sad things happen in life. Sorrow, things happen that are going to bring you sorrow. That's normal. That can be expected in life. Tragedies are going to happen. That's one part of life that I'm connecting with. Okay, it's also normal that you're going to have negative thoughts that are even damaging to yourself, like to smoke a cigarette or to overconsume alcohol or to eat junk food, or like for me, I keep using the ice cream one because I think about it and I just let it go now. And I tell myself, am I ever going to eat ice cream? It's like, doesn't matter. Doesn't really even have to be part of my reality right now. Ice cream isn't me. It's just a thought I'm having. I can let the thought go, or I can hold on to it and let it, if let's say I'm sad about my ex-girlfriend and I'm going to I know I'm never going to, that's a bad example for me because I'm not sad about my ex-girlfriend. But let's say there's somebody out there that is, I'm sure. That's not you. That's just a feeling you're having, and it's normal and it's natural, and everybody has them kind of feelings, and you can let it go down that stream. It doesn't mean you're never going to revisit it. It's just letting it go for right now so that you can focus on yourself and become self-aware, and be open, aware, and focused on yourself, with yourself. And it's working for me, guys. So that's the acceptance. D is self as context. And that's kind of confusing, to self as context. Like, what is the context of this thought process I'm having? I'm diffusing with these feelings and emotions and negative thoughts, or even positive thoughts. Sometimes maybe you just want to let all your thoughts go and just allow Jesus and the Word of God and the Holy Spirit fill you, and just let all of life's thoughts and things go. And the Bible says we are in this world, but we are not of this world. So you can, even the good things of this world, you can just let them go. Like you could say health or wealth or happiness is just a fleeting puff of vapor in this life anyway. Let it all go and just be filled with the Holy Spirit and have true happiness and joy in your life. So self as context is that example I'm giving, where you are not your thoughts or emotions. You are not worry. You're not fear. You're not sadness. That's not who you are. That's not what you are. Those are just things you're feeling. Those feelings are great and natural and normal and healthy. And so where do we go then? What drives us to what are we going to do? Okay, and this is just dietary example. I have food on my mind. I have ice cream on my mind. I don't want to eat healthy. I want a snack. I want a treat. I haven't had a snack. I haven't had this ice cream in 3 days, and I just want it. It's like, Zach, okay, calm down. That's just a thought you're having. Grab the leaf, let it float down. What does guide you then? What causes you to know what to do in life? Whether it's, in diet ends up being a dumb example, but we're trying to lose weight here. So let's talk about it. It's like your values. Your values are what. Oh, Angel, I just saw your comment. Cheers, buddy, man. I'm so glad to hear you to see you pop up on there. Thank you so much. You're one of my most frequent commenters, and I really appreciate it. I hope I start to get a lot more. Guys, even if you just say hi and where you're from, it'd be great. We don't have to. I don't even have to chat. Just to help the algorithm. The more comments and the more likes and shares and subscribes that show up on videos, it just helps the channel out. Which, by the way, guys, if you want to talk a little bit about the wealth, it's hilarious. But I had my first day on YouTube, and it's been like 7 months, and I've been monetized for only 2 months. I had my first day where I made over $1. It was a couple days ago. It's kind of a lagging couple days, so like I really don't know what I made yesterday yet. But the day before that, I made $1.05. And, it was kind of one of those milestones because I've had days where I made 5 cents or even 1 cent, 25 cents, so it's fun. And of course, it's not profit. I advertise way more than that. But guys, speaking of that, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Or if you're one of the new 150 subscribers that have came in the last month or so, I hope you will consider joining the channel for just 99 cents and just having a little badge by your name when you comment, and just help me out, help the channel out, come together, be together. I have huge goals and ambitions and desires to be a positive impact on the world and people's health and wellness, and even to the point of feeding children is something that would just bring such great joy to my heart and my life. And I would feel like if I was on my deathbed here in 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever it is, that I would be so content knowing that I helped people on this planet. So those values, rolling back into the values, are what are going to help guide you. So, you could have a goal to, let's say I have a goal to run a half marathon on October 21st of this year, which I do. And my kind of pre-training has already begun. And on August 12th is where so like 10 days from now is where the real harder training comes in, where I'm doing 3 hard workouts a week and then maybe 1 or 2 very light. Even like going for a walk for 30 minutes would be one of the workouts, but 3 of the workouts would be like sprints, an intermediate, like a what do you call it, like a tempo run where you're kind of running faster than you would 13 miles because you're only going to run 4 or 6 miles like that. And then a longer run where you're going to run like 10, 12, 14 miles, but you're going to run even slower than you would have marathon. So 3 of those a week for 10 weeks in a run. So that's a goal. But a value might be to live a healthy lifestyle, to be fit, to have, to treat my body and my mind and my emotions and my spirit and my flesh with respect. That'd be more of a value, but it can lead to accomplishing that goal. A value would be like concerning money, since the channel is called Healthy, Wealthy, Happy. Concerning money would be like, I have a goal to, let's say, send $1 million worth of food to some African village or whatever, or build homes there and whatever, help them out, dental, medical, whatever we could do. A goal would be to send $1 million to help poor people. Let's just say in America. A value would be to be a humble, honest, loyal, committed servant of God that is, willing to contribute always, willing to give, willing to share, willing to be the hand of God as God reaches out into this world to use me as his servant. That'd be more of a value of mine. So, okay, why am I saying all those things? So that you can be guided by your values. And when you have these thoughts, and I'm taking it back to how do you know what to do then? How do you come up with your self-awareness of what do I want to be? What are my, and people focus on goals so much. And I've done that in the past, and it does work until the goal is reached. And then the goal's gone, and then you have no goal. There's a Zen saying, no matter you climb a hill, and you get to the top of the hill and you realize how many hills there are out there to climb, you know. So a value could be to just always be climbing a hill. A goal could be to get to the top of this hill, and a value could be, okay, so I have a thought that I want ice cream. And I imagine myself, I take a deep breath. I say, calm down, Zach. It's normal to have these negative thoughts about your health. And you can make it anything, but we're talking about health. And I take that leaf and I let it flow down the stream. And I say, what is in line with my values? And it didn't talk about this in the book, but I have something that, as I closed my eyes and I thought about this nature scene, and I love this nature scene next to my bed, by the way, you can kind of see it right here. It's just a forest scene. And it's rocks and trees and vegetation and a stream coming down. And so I let that thought go down the stream, because it's just not me. It's just a thought I had, it's just a feeling I had. It's just an emotion I had. And this stream is like the river of life. In the Bible, Jesus says, I drink of this water, drink your water and you will thirst again. Drink of my water and you'll never thirst again. And I think of this stream is the water of Jesus Christ coming into my life. And that's the value that I want to live by. And this value is on another leaf. I'll use my mouse, it's on another leaf. And I have to come up with what is that, what's going to be in line with those values. Like, you're about to do something. So do something that's in line with your values. And it's action. So what is the action that you're going to do? I'm going to always be climbing a hill. Okay. And that's a value. And I want to get to the top of this hill, October 21st, this half marathon. That's a goal. So what is in line with that value that'll help me reach that goal? All right, let's go for a run. Let's eat a healthy meal. Let's check our weight today and make sure we did right. I've been on the spring water only, and like from a natural spring near here. The more I read about water, the more I want to only drink this. And it's the only water I've been drinking for a couple months. And I'll give an example of something I eat like with a meal. This would have been a terrible idea for me to buy like 6 months ago, but I've been a lot more disciplined. But this is just some natural pecan half, so it's a lot of calories, but it's just the only ingredient in here is pecans. There's no oil. It's not fried. It's not salted. It's just only ingredient is pecan. And so it's a super healthy fat, tons of fiber. If you look at it's got 3 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat. And it has 4 grams of carbs, but you have to realize 3 of those grams of carbs are fiber. So really it only has 1 carb per serving, which is an ounce, and that's 200 calories. So you could have 1 or 2 ounces of those. Like, I eat it with my meal. I just eat I have a big plate, like as big as this piece of paper almost. And it probably is this big. And I'll just fill it up with my one meal, which I don't want to say exactly what it is yet, because I have changed up my eating patterns. And I want to just do it first. Like I'm experimenting with my psychology here, to see if I will stick to a diet if I talk about it less, so that it's like I have to stick to it so I can talk about it in the future. Like I want to tell you everything I ate and all my workouts and everything in like a week from now or 10 days. Let's say every 10 days, I'll tell you my weight on the 10th, the 20th, the 30th. For the next 3 months, and then I'm going to be leaving to the Philippines, and I'll be gone again for a month. But we'll probably have some videos from over there too, because we're going to be working out, and I'm still going to stick with the same fitness program I'm on now over there. Last time I did not do that. I was there for 18 days, and I gained about 18 pounds. So, so the last note here is committed actions in line with your values. And I added goals, because just to, like, if you have a goal, make sure that goal is in line with your values. Like, don't have goals that are not in line with your values. And like people say they want to win the lottery, and it's like, well, that is just not in line with my values at all. Like, you don't want free money? It's like, literally, no, I don't. And I wouldn't invest in such a, there's a glitch there. Hopefully you're still there. I wouldn't invest my money in such a poor return. You buy $100 worth of lottery tickets, the chances that you're going to get any of your money back are slim to none. And they say, well, somebody's got to win. Man, why don't when you have the ideology of that somebody has to win, for somebody to win $1 billion, let's say, what I think one got up that big. I don't even know. I don't buy lottery tickets, but I think one got up to $1 billion. That means a whole lot of people had to lose a whole lot of money, because it is not 100% return. It's not like they received $1 billion and then somebody won and they gave out $1 billion. You should Google that. Like, what percentage of a dollar increases the jackpot by how much? So if you buy $1, does the jackpot increase by 50 cents? 25 cents? 10 cents? 5 cents? Dude, it is the worst investment you could possibly imagine. So I want to tell you, even though you can have the idea that somebody has to win, I'm telling you, for that one person to win, millions have to lose. And is that looking at the negative side of it? No, that's looking at the good side of it. Like, let's invest in something that will actually pay you back, like your health, your own personal wealth. Like I said, I canceled my gym membership yesterday because I have a free gym to use at my work, and I work out outside and I run on the trails, and even in the winter, I'm planning on working out a lot more outside. It's like, it's healthier to be outside anyway. It's like, I just won $25 a month for however long I would have kept that gym membership, and that's a really super cheap membership and a good deal anyway. I didn't even really feel bad about that particular one, but I'm just using an example. You can cut out a lot of things to plug the hole in that bucket so that water starts filling up in that bucket, and you can actually start doing some good things with it. Like buying healthy food, for example. It's not cheap. This was at at a wholesale food place, but it was like $10, which is actually a sweet deal because it's like 2 pounds of pecans. But it's a lot more than a box of Little Debbie snack cakes would have been. Like 80% less than that, right? And would have had even more calories. This has 6,000 calories. I could have probably bought like 20,000 calories worth of Little Debbie snack cakes. Or I don't want to use brand names, so just snack cakes in general. They're all the same. And then it would have just been poisonous calories and not health building. So anyway, guys, it's working. I'm losing weight. I've only been on it for 3 days, but I weighed myself the first day, and then yesterday I weighed myself, and I was like, hey, I lost weight. And then I weighed myself today, just now. I was like, hey, I lost weight, and so I'm doing my thing. I'm sticking with it. It's just, so I finished the book, The Confidence Gap by Russ Harris. And it's not a very good title. I almost didn't buy the book when I saw it, The Confidence Gap. I don't even really understand the title. It doesn't really jive with the content of the book very well, but he does bring it up in the book. Like, there's a gap in your confidence, and this is how you restore it, and this is the training and the therapy. And I guess just say, for example, if I use this to lose the 100 pounds that I want to lose, the 80 more pounds that I want to lose, or wherever I was last time I weighed in, I will be a lot more confident. But I'm a pretty confident dude overall. Like, like in the book, he talks a lot about like confidence with women. And I think it was because I was so fit as a child, as a young kid, teenager, when you start, becoming attracted to girls and you start hitting on girls, and then, you turn 18 and you turn 21 and you're at bars. I was always so fit. They were all over me. And it made me very confident in my physical appearance. To not even care about my physical appearance. Yeah, to me, it was just like, women want me. So then, even when I gained weight and I've had this ugly mug my whole life, I hit on women constantly. Like, if I'm single, I hit on every woman I see, and it works. It's fun, it's almost jokey fun. Like, I'm overconfident, but I've ran into the wrong women doing it that way. So this time I don't do that anymore. I'm a one woman guy. I just, like I said, if I'm single, then I'm confident enough to talk to women everywhere I go. But when I'm with a woman, like I am now, I don't talk to any women. Just had to clarify that little point there. So guys, let's stick to the program. Just stick with me. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't miss any of my live streams. Go back and watch all the videos in the Healthy, Wealthy, Happy series, guys, and you'll see a man developing a program and a routine and a philosophy, and it comes into this self-mastery series, and I'm stepping up my game, and I'm coming to the new level, the next level, and I'm going to get there. Give me 90 days, guys. Give me 90 days, and come, what will that be? Come November 1st. So I'm leaving October 30th. This will be a great thing. I hate to say it. My brother passed away on October 30th years ago in 2015, 8 years ago. So I'm going to make a note right here. October 30th. I'm gonna weigh in for the last time before I go to the Philippines. But guys, give me till October 30th. And I am committing to these results, but more because the results are in the future, and you really can't control the future. What you can control is what you're doing now, what your thoughts and emotions and feelings and mind are committed on now, and keep those in line with those values. So I have a goal that's in line with my values. And right now, today, I'm about to cook dinner. It's 8:25. So I got my window down pretty short. Like, I had a 3-hour eating window before. Now I got it down to you just eat and you're done. Like, put the food on your plate, wolf it down. Like, don't aggressively attack it like a dog, but just eat it, and be done. And that's it. And I'm going by my metabolic rate. So, I walked 5.2 miles at work today. So that's actually a pretty low day. So my resting metabolic rate is right about 2,000 calories a day that I need to just maintain my body and my weight. And then, for what I weigh and my age and my height. And then walking 5 miles burned like another 900 calories. So I'm like 2,900 calories. So I just try to stay below that and just do it all in one meal. And so I just weigh the whole bag, and I just grab some, and then I weigh the whole bag, and I say, okay, let's just say I grab 2.1 ounces. It doesn't matter. I don't, and I just multiply that by the serving size. I weigh my whatever I'm eating for dinner. And I want to talk about that later, because it's a very specific meal pattern that I'm using. And come October 30th, I will fulfill all the obligations of letting you guys know, because you're going to see the results. Let's see. I don't want to say a number right now. I just want to tell you that my actions are going to be in line with my goals and my values, and hopefully for the rest of my life. But I'm just committing to a 90-day program. I'm thinking of like all the weight loss programs out there, all the DVDs you can buy, all the YouTube commercials you see, and the guy's eating donuts, and and he's just jacked, and he said, oh, you don't have to do cardio, you can eat. Don't you think they know that you want to eat donuts and that you want to be as ripped as him? It's a complete bullshit scam. I want to come up with a 90-day program, and it's free, man. I'm just give it to you. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that's all I want. Let's just grow a community. Hopefully I have a goal to have 10 million YouTube subscribers, but maybe that's a small goal. Maybe I can have 100 million. Let's just think big. But nobody ever got 10 million subscribers without getting one first. So I'm being realistic. I want to earn your trust, and I want to present value on this channel for you to succeed and achieve and receive something from the channel. And so when I ask you for a simple 99 cents a month joining the channel subscription, that you feel like it's worth it, because I'm committing my life and the time to make these videos, and the effort to lose the weight, and to show and to run those miles, and add it all up. And then I may even make a series of training videos and just give them away. You don't have to join, you don't have to pay anything for them. And just to help the world, just help people, like expose. I even want to start a nonprofit foundation where I can maybe hire scientists and nutritionists and people that can test shit, and just show how they're all full of shit. Oops, let's not swear too much on the channel. I'm trying to cut that down, tone that down a little bit. Be a little more family friendly, a little more values oriented. So guys, that's it. That's all I got for today. It did end up being a 30-minute video, which every time I say it's going to be a quick video, it ends up being a 30-minute video. So guys, jump on board with Jesus, because he loves you. I love you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.